trying to get it for my family. Yeah, we may mess up on the way. I need y'all to pray for me. I don't need y'all to pass judgment. Please keep your opinions to yourself. For real.
How old your son turning?
I gotta work again.
No, how old he turning on the 3rd? What age?
You know, I got like, what's that called? You know how like when you know? No, you know how like when
like y'all should just doing
You're
cussing
a goof who drank your baby.
Oh my God.
You drank your baby to the grave.
Make me mad. Make me.
If Chrisean hasn't already demonstrated her hatred for Junior, this situation surely affirms it. Many were surprised when she couldn't even remember his birthday. She also brushed aside his medical documents as if they didn't matter.
So allegedly, Chrisean Jr.'s medical records been leaked. I don't know how true it is, but it's saying that he got all type of stuff and how she was being neglectful.
So apparently somebody that leaked Chrisean Rock and Junior's medical records from when he was born, listing the list of issues that he had.
They are far more sinister rumors. Before the year ends, she plans to place him in foster care, according to rumors. Even though CPS was already getting calls to intervene, she's effectively handing him up herself rather than fighting for her own child. Do you believe it is feasible? After destroying his opportunity for a decent start in life, she tries to portray him as someone else's problem. Even Blue isn't stepping in to help the youngster because Junior keeps claiming that it isn't his. The grandparents should not be disregarded. They also don't want to raise him. Carissa likes to act worried, but everyone remembers the widely circulated video where she and Blue's father blatantly refused to take Junior home following Christine's incarceration. It was cold-hearted. But things get worse. Prior to these foster care rumors, she was accused of feeding Junior strange medications that would render him asleep for hours, so she wouldn't have to deal with him.
That people were saying are the medical documents of Junior, Chrisean's son. I'm going to tell you where to go to watch this on YT in a minute. So I don't know if these are actually Junior's medical records, but I will say that the medical records appear to have been written by a medical professional, just the terminology that was used and stuff, okay? I do believe there's somebody's medical records, all right? Now, the one thing that makes me a little leery about it is it says that the mother admitted to prenatal substance abuse, and it listed some substances that she admitted to. I just find it hard to believe that Chrisean would ever even admit that.
When she's upset, some say she even touches him. That's awful. A few months ago, Junior was playing with Chrisean on one of her live streams when she suddenly held up her hand and said, "Watch this." The child flinched away, afraid she might hit him.
watch this. Why you run like that? Why you run like that?
He struggled to get out of the chair, a worried expression on his face. It was all stated in that moment. His worry comes from his own mother. Junior's terrified reaction was interpreted by many as proof that Chrisean had previously touched him. Things became even more disgusting when disturbing pictures of Junior really bleeding at sensitive spots started to go viral online and were sent straight to CPS. This time the outcry was too loud to ignore. New evidence forced CPS to finally take action after they had previously rejected all of the complaints made against her. One former CPS officer even came out to defend the decision to keep Junior in her care in spite of the growing allegations. She said, "Listen, as a former social services specialist for MDHHS, whenever you go into someone's records, you leave a footprint, which is why I never messed around with it." Then she disclosed that a leak had occurred. Junior's actual medical reports revealed shocking data. According to the leak, Junior has FIAS, visual abnormalities, seizures, and spasticity, and even tested positive for opiates, among other serious health issues. It was a simple question that cut through the remarks. Where was CPS at the time of all this? Many babies who test positive still go home with their parents, the former investigator explained. CPS might just conduct a home inspection to ensure the mother has the essentials. Offer a few services, but many people feel as if CPS is the best option, even when that isn't the case. But even before this controversy gained widespread attention, Chrisean was already receiving backlash over a live stream with Dehi Frost. She was publicly accused of ruining Junior's life by someone who had called him pretending to be a fan halfway through, even going so far as to call her evil and demonic. Christine's reaction just served to intensify the heated discussion.
It's like the also just doing
You're
cuts
a goof who drank your baby.
Oh my God.
You drank your baby to the grave.
Make me mad. Make me
crazy.
Shortly after the commotion, Chrisean was dragged all over again when she showed up on another live stream and basically showed that she didn't care about Junior's well-being. To continue arguing with Blue, she really left him crying in the car. Instead of acting like a mother and checking on her own child, she chose to ask a random Twitch staff member, someone she didn't even know, to go check on her child while she continued to dispute with Blue over the phone because the cries were getting so loud.
trying to get it for my family. Yeah, we may mess up on the way. I need y'all to pray for me. I don't need y'all to pass judgment. Please keep your opinions to yourself. For real.
The audience was furious and swiftly accused her of ignoring the kids. Twitch made a quick choice. They barred her from the platform because they didn't want to be associated with that mess. Chrisean, of course, then tried to deny it, but it was rejected. As it happened, people saw it firsthand.
So I'm gonna call you later.
Huh? I'm not busy at all.
Yeah, busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
I'm not even busy.
Okay. Babe, chase me right now.
I'm not busy at all. I'm not busy. I'm not busy. I'm about to put a baby in the car. Is that okay? Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you.
Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you.
Here it goes.
As if it wasn't enough to make folks ill, Chaotic asked her the most basic question a few days later while she was live with him. What is Junior's birthday?
Different demon. 2, I did not leave my child in no freaking car. He was outside where everybody was standing. It was multiple people sitting around his stroller, waiting for me to get off the phone, because my child father is over here being demonic, don't want to support me, don't want to do nothing, don't want to send me nothing. He talking about sitting in the house because what? I have a great support system. I have help. I have Pastor Mike. I have Tim Bone. I have Arissa. I have a lot of support that's there for my son. I don't have to pay for anything. Diapers, wipes, clothes, you name it. No, I'm not homeless. That's the other thing. Stop. Y'all weird, especially that whole side. Y'all never cared for my son. What the heck?
She sat there in utter ignorance as the world observed the birth of her own kid. She tried to conceal it, stumbled when she spoke, and still didn't get it right. She eventually gave up completely and just stumbled through the scenario. But the disdain didn't stop there. She really unfollowed the Instagram page she created on the day Junior was born. Instead of showing love for her son, she also followed Bino, her new boyfriend. It's cold. No one was especially surprised by her actions since, let's face it, Kroc has shown that Junior's welfare has always come first since his birth. If CPS had been sincere, that infant would have been removed long ago. They weren't, though. Chrisean knew she could get away with it, too. Remember when Junior was born with a hernia? Instead of recording his appointments, she and Blue lost it. They kept ignoring them as though they didn't exist. Blue then said, "I don't care about Chrisean's feelings," and uploaded images of Junior's illness to the internet. She acts as if my son's everyday suffering is unproblematic. You had a baby live, but you were upset about the truth being live? She is an awful mother. She really isn't fit. She's been skipping the appointment and postponing the operation to get what she wants. When I went to Baltimore, I thought it would be surgery. They were talking about how she failed to show up for the appointment. At the time, most people sided with Crow since they thought Blue was just being poisonous. However, looking back, it's clear that he wasn't totally off. Chrisean had to take responsibility for his conduct, even if posting those intimate photos was improper. Otherwise, Junior would just keep suffering. Not to mention the awkward moment when she couldn't remember her own child's birthday. For your information, Junior's birthday is September 3rd, but when the time arrived, she didn't publish anything, have a celebration, or do anything else. She really unfollowed her new partner's profile to brag about him. That, along with the claims that she intended to place Junior in foster care, infuriated people. The fact that she was locked up during his first birthday, one reader commented in one of the nasty comments. This woman makes it very evident that she doesn't care for that baby, even though you would assume she would go all out for a little moment. He deserves better, so I shake my head. Not her first time putting a man over her child, said another. It's hard to argue with that, to be honest. What truly stokes the fires is the fact that a lot of this has allegedly been taking place in front of cameras. According to some, Crow is more focused on preserving media attention than on actually meeting Junior's needs. Some claim that in order to achieve influence, she's putting drama ahead of her own child. There are rumors that when it begins to wane, she always finds a method to garner attention online, even if it means sacrificing Junior's health. Another alleged issue is the individuals she chooses to associate with. Online users assert that she is constantly in and out of turbulent relationships and lives in a chaotic atmosphere, and that this conduct extends to her function as a mother. Rumor has it that her priorities are constantly shifting. One minute she is talking about her music. The next she is talking about her new boyfriend. In the midst of the chaos, Junior's needs are somehow overlooked. The trend has been steady since the start, according to those who have been keeping an eye on it. Why CPS hasn't stepped in more strongly has also been questioned. Since agencies don't want to draw criticism or become involved in the matter themselves, some believe that Chrisean's fame acts as a shield, keeping them from intervening. Others think that because of her riches and connections, she might have had just enough influence to keep things from getting worse. On the other hand, the same query is commonly posed online. How much is too much before anything changes? Then there is the darker side of the allegations, which is that Junior's future could be in grave danger if this continues. Commenters are concerned that he would eventually have to deal with the fallout from this public disaster. They also argue that no child should have to live like that. Some even contend that since everyone grows weary of being in the middle of this storm, Blue's choice to withdraw isn't wholly wrong. Critics point out that despite everyone arguing over who is right and who is wrong, Junior is the only one who is actually losing in all of this turmoil. And that's why it hurts so much more overall. To be honest, some people say they hope Junior will be put in a safe place where he may finally experience real love and stability. A household that encourages good habits and gives him the peace of mind that all children need. Because of Crone's reckless behavior and her fan base's backing for her as though it were entertainment, the entire situation now seems tragic rather than hilarious. And the primary point of contention, will she really put her new partner above her own son? If you look at it online, that's exactly what's happening. With every live stream, rumor, and dispute, Junior seems to be moving further down her list of concerns. After hearing her foster care presentation, people are sure she might follow through. Whether she does or does not, the mere possibility of it has generated a lot of discussion online. I want to hear from you, though. What are your thoughts on the matter? Do you think Chrisean would actually put her child in foster care, or is this just another unpleasant chapter in her never-ending drama? Please leave your thoughts in the already busy comments section below. Before you go, please hit the like button, share this with your followers, and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss the next shocking controversy we cover. I swear you don't want to fall behind on this stuff. Just click the video that shows up on your screen if you're ready for more turbulent celebrity drama right now. It's not nearly as insane as this one.